gold tower is meant to have the most creation power out of all of them. Created by the Aelids, the tower was built as a means of refocusing the powers of creation to reach divinity. But what are the other towers? And do the Thalmor have control of them? Well, there's actually one that would easily be under Thalmor control, known as crystal-like law. And I say would be under Thalmor control because the tower was actually destroyed. I'm talking about the Crystal Tower located in Alinor within the Somerset Isles. The Alba constructed it in ancient times, and the Thalmor were given control of it when the Daedra attacked in the Oblivion. But guess what? The Daedra was so successful that the tower ended up collapsing into the ground. If the elite of the Thalmor government planned on destroying the towers, then perhaps they were happy that the Daedra overpowered them and passed this law. Could almost wonder, was the Crystal Tower an inside job? Its stone was said to be a person, which is pretty weird if you ask me, but either way, this is yet another tower that would definitely be deactivated. So what comes next? Well, there's also the tower known as Green Sap. This is said to be made up of a large network of grass oak trees, all of which are planted with a fruit known as a purple. It is said to be the stone of the Green Sap Tower. It is unknown whether or not Green Sap is active or deactivated, but what we do know is that the Thalmor have control over the territory of Valenwood, which is where these grass oak trees and therefore the tower. On a side note, it always feels so weird. Is that while we don't know if the tower is active, we do know that the Grat Oak of Falanesti, which is a major hub of the Green Sap Tower, stopped moving in the late 3rd era. Interesting. Another tower is known as the Orichauk Tower, and it was likely built from Orichaucum, or Orichalcum, however you would like to pronounce it. It was constructed on the lost continent of Yakuta by the Sinestral Elves, also known as the Left-Handed Elves. If you've watched our lore video on Yakuta, you would know that the Redguard attempted to perform a magical sword stroke known as the Pankrato Sword, and shortly after, Yakuta sank into the ocean, the whole ancient continent, except for small pieces, with the tower becoming deactivated. Its stone was fittingly a sword. Perhaps it sank with the tower as well. It doesn't really matter anyway, as the tower would be deactivated nonetheless. So far this all bodes very well for the Thalmor. We've gone over 3 towers and all of them have very likely been deactivated. Well, how about the first tower that Elder created? Well, this one is actually still active, and it is Adamantia, also known as the Adamantine Tower or the Durrani Tower. Featuring an Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, this tower was made on Balfiera, an island in the Iliac Bay. Legend has it that it's the oldest known structure in existence on the entire continent. The active tower was home to an event known as the Convention, which was a meeting held by Aedra outside of Orbic time. It's deep stuff, especially considering that the Convention is said to be the stone of the tower itself. Either way, this tower is still up and running, so no worries here. That's all we need to know. Moving on to the 6th tower, we find the Red Tower. This is actually just Red Mountain, the second tower that was created when Auriel and Trinimac killed Lorcan and put his heart into Vardenfell. The heart of Lorcan became stone, and Red Mountain grew around it, becoming the tower. Being the second tower to be created, the first being the Adamantine Tower, Mundus actually became stable. However, the Red Tower has been deactivated by the end of Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, as the Nerevarine destroyed the enchantments around the heart of Lorcan, after which the heart disappeared. Later on in the timeline, as we know, Red Mountain erupts, causing a lot of chaos. There's 2 towers left to go over. One of them is known as Walkbrass, aka the Brass Tower, aka the Numidium. This was the brass god that Dwemer created that Tiber Septim used to conquer and unite Tamriel. It was traded to him by the Tribunal so that Morrowind could remain autonomous from Cyrodiil. Its stone was originally the heart of Vulcan as well, but it was replaced by a kind of powerful soul gem known as the Mantella. Either way, the Numidium disappeared from the face of Tamriel during the event of Daggerfall after it was reactivated, and this resulted in the warp in the west, which changed everything. So with the Numidium completely disappeared, the Brass Tower is now not active either. And finally, we come to a tower known simply as Snowthroat. It is also known as the Snow Tower, and it is extremely widely assumed to be the throat of the world in Skyrim. We do not know if this tower is activated or not, but if we take another look to Alduin's wall, it says the Snow Tower is sundered, kingless, and bleeding in the 4th era. Its stone is simply known as the Cave. Again, is this tower still active? I'm not sure. Either way, after adding all this up, we discover that out of the 8 towers we know of, and there could definitely be more, 4 of them are certainly deactivated. Only 1 of them is definitely active. This leaves 3 of which are in the current state. 1 lies in Thalmor territory, and there is no consensus on the other 2. So far, this doesn't look too good for the mortals of Tamriel, and if this theory holds true, then the Thalmor are putting all of Mundus at risk. As I said, this is because the towers want to keep the mortal plane stable, and create the barrier that separates it from Oblivion. Whenever a tower is no longer active, the barrier gradually corrodes even further. In the Thalmor text that Kirkbride wrote, it is said by the Thalmor that to kill man is to reach heaven from where we came. When we accomplish this, we can escape the mockery and long shame of the material prison. To achieve this goal, we must 1. Erase the upstart Talos from the mythic. His presence fortifies the wheel of the convention and binds our souls to this plane. 2. Remove man not just from the world but from the pattern of possibility, so that the very idea of them can be forgotten and thereby never again repeated. 3. With Talos and the Sun removed, the dragon will become ours to unbind. The world of mortals will be over. The dragon will uncoil his hold on the stagnancy of linear time and move as a free serpent again, moving through the ether without measure or burden, spilling time along the innumerable roads we once traveled, and with that we will regain the mantle of the imperishable spirit. His text states that the Third Admirary Dominion of the Fourth Era ultimately aim to return to immortality no matter what the cost. The towers are their cage, and they want to break free, Queen style. So they must remove men by destroying the idea of man, and to do so they have to get rid of Talos. Then they can also focus on deactivating all the towers, and stop the cycle of death from existing entirely. Mundus would go back into its primeval state, and the laws of physics would no longer apply. Time, space, suffering, all these things would lose their meaning, and the elves would lose their mortal forms, probably becoming spirits once again. And there you have it, guys. This could very well be the truly deep secret plan of the Thalmor. I didn't think it could go this deep either, but there you go. The Elder Scrolls universe can be a strange place. Subscribe for more Elder Scrolls lore, and activate that like button if you want to stay in the mortal plane. Social media links are in the description if you happen to care. My name is Magnus, and I look forward to nerding out with you again.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Camel, and more importantly, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Detective Series, a series in which we investigate, curate, speculate, hypothesize, theorize, and quite often, simply highlight and discuss cool, interesting, and hidden things in the Elder Scrolls games. Now, today's investigation begins in Skyrim's capital city, Solitude, a lovely and uniquely styled city, making it a joy to experience, like something from a fairy tale with its tiled roofs, palatially peppered plants, and cozily cobbled alleys. Solitude is always a beautiful city to visit. Its raised location, high walls, and many guards also bring with it a reassuring sense of safety, at least on the surface. Yes, that's right, as we'll uncover throughout this video, Solitude and Skyrim itself could be poisoned and twisted from within by an undetected stench hidden right beneath Skyrim's own nose. To begin this uncovering, we will first be visiting the Blue Palace itself, Solitude's awe-inspiring landmark, where the newly appointed Jarl Elisif the Fair resides. So let us make our way to the Blue Palace and straight to the Court Wizard, because I need to get myself a new soul gem. Ah, this must be him here. He certainly looks the part.
Sabil Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
That's great, mate. She sounds swell. But let's get down to business. Are you the Court Wizard?
No, that honor is Sabil Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor, and keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day.
Oh, Sabil Stentor is the Court Wizard, yet we are to steer clear of her? What do you mean?
Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough.
Well, what the hell does that mean? You can't just leave us hanging like that, Melloran, Well, he mentioned the headsman's axe, so perhaps if we ask the headsman himself, we can get a more rounded response. So, let's make our way to Solitude's dungeon. Down here, firstly, we will notice there is an unusually large amount of cells. curious observation. Secondly, we can find Solitude's executioner, Arta. Hopefully, he can shed some light on what exactly Meleran was getting at.
Ain't many visitors come to the dungeon. Every now and then, Severe Stentor will come by with volunteers.
So, Sabine is the court wizard and she takes prisoners in the dungeon as volunteers. Well, that would explain the empty cells. Most likely she uses them as test subjects for arcane spells and experiments. Nonetheless interesting, but it still hasn't quenched my thirst for Sabine at all. Maybe we can abolish that thirst in the kitchens of the Blue Palace. Ah, just the man we needed. Odar, the palace's cook. The perfect man to quench thirsts.
Folks at court won't admit it, but Sabine Stentor scares us all to death. Something just ain't right about that Sabine. You know, I've never seen her eat a thing. That can't be natural.
Is that so, Odar? Sounds like she has an eating disorder. Again, interesting. So far we have an anorexic court wizard who takes prisoners as volunteers. But you know what? I feel like we need to know more. Let's just balls up and go and speak to her.
If I needed something from you, you would know it. Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Spruce lass, what's your problem?
No, I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution.
Fair call, I'll see what I can do.
I don't expect you to be capable of even that. Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Alright, step back. I don't know if you're talking me down or talking them up, you cheeky little scrumpet. Well, I suppose if we want to get to know Sabine, we should get on her good side and help her out by destroying the Vampire Master Den at Pine Moon Cave. So, let's head there and do the deed. Inside Pine Moon Cave, we will of course find 3 filthy vampires, and to keep these blood-sucking leeches away from the citizens of Solitude, we must destroy them, just as Sabine wished. Once we have achieved such a task, we must return to Miss Stentor and deliver the good news.
Filthy creatures, aren't they? Living in the darkness like they do. So uncivilized. I prefer finer, like this. Here, for your trouble. And I suppose I should show you a little for free, shouldn't I?
Oh, well thank you, Miss Stentor. She taught us some things about allegiance. I tell you what, she must dislike vampires, calling them filthy creatures. But I agree, I also prefer living in these more civilized conditions. Good thing Sabine and myself are nothing like those blood-sucking filth. And the city needs people like us, keeping it clean, keeping it safe. And, oh look, she's also a destruction trainer, that's handy. Although, when we finished her mission, she increased our illusion skill, not our destruction skill. Whatever, she's apparently well versed in all magics. Even now, that didn't really yield much in regards to shedding some sunlight on Miss Stentor here. We need to get closer with the court. Well, the first time we enter the Blue Palace, we will bear witness to this plea from Varnius Junius to the court asking for help.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my...
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragon Bridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Everyone in the court seems to be alert and reactive to helping Varnius, except Sabine. And given she is very powerful in the arcane arts, wise beyond her years, possesses and has used her scrying magics, revealing there is no danger at Wolfskull Cave. Thank God for Sabine. So I mean, if we were to listen to anyone, it should probably be her, right? She is the Court Wizard of Solitude. Skyrim's capital is quite a serious position she holds. So yes, we should ask for her counsel.
Not really. Varnius Junius is a fool. I'm sure nothing will come of it. I suppose if you're truly interested, you could talk to Falk. He's the better safe than sorry type.
Yeah, look, if that Varnius fellow is a superstitious fool, it really is the man who cried wolf. Anyhow, I suppose we should talk to Falk Firebeard about it and see what he's got to say.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you, I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with a war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Why is it called Wolfskull Cave?
The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now. But everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
I must say that does sound pretty suspicious. I suppose we should make our way to Wolfskull Cave and check it out for ourselves. Once inside Wolfskull Cave, we will find necromancers. Many necromancers. But deep inside the cave, we will also discover something very dark.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema. Yes! Yes! Return me to this realm! As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Summon the words bound by your blood. What? What are you doing, you fools? You cannot bind me to your will. Summon the words bound by your blood. You ants don't have the power to bind me. Something is wrong. There is an intruder.
It's a ritual. A coven of necromancers are attempting to summon and harness the power of the Wolf Queen, Potema. Potema's septum was the Queen of Solitude in Skyrim's hold of Harfingar during the Third Era. She was the daughter of Pelagius, Septim II, and Quintilla. Even as a newborn, she was described as a she-wolf about ready to pounce. The Wolf Queen was a rightfully feared and most treacherous queen. Even after death, she would be feared and known as one of the most notable necromancers of her purpose. She is also one of only a few historic figures that has been viewed by scholars as unambiguously evil. And given the amount of evil people in the Elder Scrolls universe, being one of few to be labeled as unambiguously evil, as in unquestionably, undoubtedly evil, that really says something about Potema's septum. So a group of necromancers attempting to re-summon her and harness her powers is not a good thing for Solitude, or for Skyrim, or for Nern. We must put an end to this ritual and discover these freaking necromancers, but most importantly, take out the ritual master. And if I say so myself, I must say we took care of, oh shit, she's flying away. Well, I suppose we better go and sort that out. Soon enough, we will be sent into Potema's catacombs beneath Solitude to put the Wolf Queen to rest once and for all. Down here we can find plenty of necromantic vampires and their summoned minions. We should have known these dirty bloodsuckers would have something to do with it. Deep in the catacombs, as the armies of dead grow in numbers, we will soon enter the final two chambers. The Wolf Queen Potema appears to be at full strength, viciously attacking us with lightning and raising legions of undead in an attempt to stop us. But it is not enough. The final chamber has been, and Potema's final moment awaits. The Wolf Queen has been slain. Solitude has been saved. We have done it. We are the saviors of the city. Just think of all the lives we've saved. Look at all of these beautiful people still breathing because we took down the Wolf Queen. Although, my dear friends, I fear we may have saved one fewer life than we thought. Sibyl Stentor is not alive. On the other hand, the Detect Dead spell reveals she is in fact dead. Sibyl Stentor, the court wizard of Solitude, is a vampire. Wow, this brings a new dynamic to the complexities of Sibyl Stentor. I suppose so many things make sense now.
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant.
No, that honor is Sibyl Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor. And keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I said enough.
If I needed something from you would know.
Folks at court won't admit it, but Sibyl Stentor scares us all to death. Something just ain't right about that Sibyl. You know, I've never seen her eat a thing. That can't be natural.
Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Ain't many visitors come to the dungeon. Every now and then, Sibyl Stentor will come by looking for volunteers.
She is a goddamned vampire. Does this mean she's evil? Remember, only after pestering her were we sent on a quest by her to eradicate the vampires. Surely if she's a vampire herself, she doesn't want to be wiping the vampires, unless she genuinely has good in her mind. Perhaps the Pine Moon Cave Vampire Master was competition for her. You know, this city isn't big enough for the two of us kind of thing. Or perhaps she only assigned us to the task so we would be killed in the process. After all, she does say we're not capable of the task and that the vampires are more clever than we are. And remember what her response was to Varnius Junius asking for help with Wolfskull Cave?
Hafengar's people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
A 500-year-old necromancer queen of Skyrim is being resurrected, yet Miss Stentor's scrying showed nothing of a threat, and she dismissed the request for help as superstitious nonsense. It's hard to say, but it is most certainly suspicious. Let's not forget that